Obligatory podcast intro.
Welcome, everyone, to the Dollar Bin. I'm your host, Matt. With me, like always...
Hey.
There he is. I'm covering a comic today called Kraken.
Kraken.
What about yours?
I got Judge Dredd, year one.
Year one. Baby. He's a baby with the mask.
A young man.
He came out of the womb with the mask on,
Yes.
so no one's ever seen his
He
face.
slapped his doctor when they were trying to pull his mask off. So this is Judge Dredd, year one. So this is 1 year after he's graduated from the academy. He's a fish. He's a fresh fish. Everybody in the comic mentions it. That's a judge. Any other judge is like, hey, it's fresh out the academy, new guy. You know, they always got to say something. And he's young. He's like young. They don't say his age, but I guess now he's 18 maybe.
Okay, yeah.
17 or
young.
18. The year is 2080. Mega City 1 is a giant, sprawling mega city that takes up like New York and Boston, and it's all connected on the East Coast.
One giant city.
Yeah, it's a hellscape. It's a dystopian future. The judges are kind of like the secret police almost. Like they're in charge. They're so high up above everybody.
Yeah. Oh yeah, because they skip all the bureaucratic nonsense. They can decide, oh, you were robbing this old lady, you deserve death.
Yeah.
And just kill you right there on the spot, and got legal, means to do so.
ISO cubes, 5 years. ISO cubes, 40 years, whatever.
For anything, just whatever they want.
Yeah.
So yeah, totally skip all that court nonsense. It's just all done right there on the street.
Right.
Which is terrifying.
That's the end of the world type. That's dystopian as fuck.
Yeah. Oh.
So bad. He gets involved into this crazy world that he's not familiar with, meaning the psychic world. In Dredd, the comics, there's mutants, there's psychics, there's all sorts, there's vampires, there's death demons, there's everything you can imagine.
Giant robots.
So everything. So in this comic, he is shoved into the world of psychics. He doesn't really believe in any of the psychic crap, even though he sees it.
It's right.
It's an established thing.
In front of him.
It's an established thing.
Yes, it's not a secret. He's just like, that shit ain't real.
Yeah. Or he like minimizes it at the very least. He'll be like, it's not that big. It's a party trick or whatever. Like, whatever.
People are dying. They're getting ripped apart.
He sees it and still is like, no. A bunch of juveniles in this Mega City 1 spontaneously get psychic powers. They get pyrokinetic powers. They get telepathy. They get everything that you can imagine. But when they get these powers that come in bursts, they go blank and they start doing bad shit. Even if this kid was completely normal, a good kid, they're going to do bad shit. No matter how good of a person they were. So Dredd is on the case. He witnesses some of this firsthand. He sees it happen.
He saw it happen in front of him.
Takes the juvie in. He talks to the boss man. Boss man says, hey, this is your case now. It happened a bunch of places. It wasn't just this one kid.
Good luck.
A bunch of kids. I know you literally don't even believe in it, but I want you to take care of it.
You're on it.
So he goes and meets with another judge. He's like a judge above him. His name's Reardon, and he's the side judge. He's psychic, and he runs the side division or whatever. They go on a quest to figure out what's going on with these kids in universe. They are burning places down, and it's getting worse. They're robbing stores.
It was like a single attack, or did it grow from initial?
Each time, only a few people got it, and it wasn't that bad. And then it got a little bigger and bigger, and it got worse over time. So more kids got affected, and how they were affected was much stronger.
And this is all one orphanage, or is it just all over the city?
Like a big chunk of the city.
So kids at home,
in that area,
playing with this dog, and now he's suddenly...
Yes, it does, not just the orphans.
Okay, got it.
It's just the main people we see are orphans and whatnot. The street kids. We see street kids. We see a couple of kids in the hab blocks and whatnot, and they're like the goody two-shoes, but they still were getting affected as well.
And I guess that one orphanage is significant.
That's where the portal...
That's why I was hung up on it.
Yeah, exactly. So Reardon and Dredd go about investigation into this weird psychic stuff. This is a 4-issue miniseries, and it has like an ending. I'm not going to get into what the ending was, but it was trash. to be honest.
Yeah.
Rest of this comic was dope. I really like the art.
I agree.
I
think
the writing.
It was really good up to the point you're speaking of.
Yep.
Yes, you're right.
Yeah. Maybe it's a call out for a future.
It's just kind of weak.
Well, it's just
even whatever you're gonna tie it in with the next series,
right?
It's not gonna be good enough to excuse it. It's still just kind of weak.
Yeah,
like really,
it was not great.
And I wish you would spoil it so we could talk about it, but it doesn't make sense to me.
I'm actually not going to because it's good.
Yeah,
I want people to read it. And just know it doesn't finish on the strongest foot. That's all. That's all. I don't think I said who created this. It was the writer is Matt Smith. The artist, pencils and inks, is Simon Colby. The comic was fun, quick read, cool art, weak ending, 1 thumb up.
Well, like I said, my comic is called Kraken. The Kraken?
Yeah,
Kraken.
That's how it's pronounced.
It was written by Shannon Eric Denton, illustrated by David Hartman, and lettered and designed by Kristen Fitzner Denton. Mm-hmm. Husband and wife, possibly father and daughter. Adam doesn't think so. This came out in 2025. It was put out by Titan Comics. Now, this is I loved this. I loved everything about this. It is a straight up 1930s pulp adventure comic about a guy with some guns and an airplane, and he goes to another world and gets stranded in this hellscape, monster-filled world for 3 years, and then makes his way back and is determined to stop this Baron Black, who seems like a every week villain type thing, because it's an adventure comic. He has foiled another one of his plans and stuff, and they've done this for a while.
They've been going back and forth.
Yes, and what it feels like, and this just seems to be like a culmination of something the Baron Black was like working towards, because this is like real big scale. Yeah, we're gonna end the world type stuff. Yes, and it's super fun, and it's cool when he comes back. He has changed, so he has like, I guess, some abilities that he didn't have before he left, and can it just basically can turn into a monster, and it's super cool. The art is so old school looking, it's fantastic. Just the whole feel of it, pulpy adventure, it's so cool. I like I said, I loved everything about this. It's just a trade paperback, so I'm not going to spoil anything. There's a bad guy, big world-ending plan, and him and all his crew has to stop him. Yeah, and
he slowly accumulates a crew.
He builds this really cool foundation, and then at the end, kind of like epilogue style, they have him meet a group of interesting individuals that are like him. So one guy has tusks. There's like a diver. They're all really interesting, very pulpy, 30s comic characters. This guy wears a full diving suit, and you can't see his face. That's what he wears. That's what he is. Who knows what's going on under there? So I thought it was super cool. He flew a plane, which was like standard for these guys.
Yeah, they had to have a plane.
The mystery men all had planes. You brought that up actually when we were talking about it. So thoroughly through and through, I love this. And the writer now was written fantastic. It had such a good pace and speed. So I looked into more of his stuff, and he has one called Grunts. It's about like a loser squad of soldiers during World War II going up against 4 superpowered Nazis during World War II in Germany.
Oh, damn.
So it's super kind of flipped the script. They're fighting superhero Nazis or something.
Gotcha, yeah.
Sounds super cool. There's another one called Graveslinger. Now, this one looks awesome. It's 1873 Arizona, and this guy somehow releases 117 killers from hell.
Oh, shit.
And he has to go around the West finding and killing them, sending them back to hell or something.
This is the writer?
The writer, yeah. So, it mentioned he did some Deadpool and stuff like that, but it seems like his focus are on these original IPs here, these original stories.
That's cool.
There is a beautiful one called Kingdom Riders. It's a total fantasy world, fantasy story. And I looked at some sample pages. It looks gorgeous. And I'm sure the writing is top notch. She's, did Lady Rawhide and Lady Zorro comic, as well as a Vampirella Halloween special. It's an old Image comic called Brother Bedlam. And then another one called Common Foe and Gut Wrencher. These seem to be his his popular ones.
Oh, okay.
Which, like I said, Graveslinger, Grunts, and Kingdom Riders all look super interesting, and Kraken was awesome.
Yeah.
Now, David Hartman, his catalog, I didn't find much on. It's Kraken. It's a comic called Scud about a robot, real sketchy looking art. So it doesn't necessarily look like this.
Uh-huh.
And he did Steve Niles' Image Comics Strange Cases.
Cool.
That has a real pulpy look to it as well.
Hell yeah.
And then he did the Devil's Rejects comic.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I guess that one was with IDW.
Was it?
Written by Rob Zombie. That was weird. That was weird to say.
I thought you were scratching it up.
Was not doing that. Now, this was put out by Titan Comics. Now, I ask you this every week. How many Titan Comics do you think you've done? That's right, 0.
Okay, thank God.
You normally say 0 and I go wrong. You're 1 or 2, but now, no, absolutely 0. You have not covered any of these. You may have read some in your free time.
Are they current? Like they still?
Yeah, there's quite a few of them. There seems to be a lot of like other properties that they have done comics on. So there's a lot of Assassin's Creed, Babylon Berlin, Blade Runner comics. There's a Bloodborne comics. There's quite a few of these like existing property. Dark Souls.
Wow.
Doctor Who. There's a lot of them. That seems to be their bread and butter.
Apparently,
is doing these like. How to Train Your Dragons,
yeah.
And throughout these, sporadically, you find like some original ideas. I found, like Elric, this cool fantasy story, and but a lot of it is these existing properties. So I have done 2. I've done Kraken, and then Titan Comics is the publisher of the Hard Case Files comics. Remember, I told you about all these like old 1930s like detective noir comics.
Yeah, that they were reprinting or whatever.
Not reprinting, they're made to look like old.
Oh,
they're written and are made to look like these old noir detective stories. I did one called Triggerman. That's Titan Comics.
Okay.
And all the Hard Case Files, they seem to just do this, where it's just these old school looking stories and feels to them, and that's all Titan Comics.
That's cool.
That's what they do.
That they got their niche.
They found it, which is interesting. That when you delve into these companies, like that's what they do.
So many of them have a niche. Yeah.
I tend to see like the mini-series ones are our favorites.
Yeah.
We love Boom. I love Mad Cave, Image, and then Dark Horse.
Yeah.
That's what they do.
Yep.
And then there's some other ones we found where it's like Aftershock. They seem to have taken real historical events and writing a comic around that.
Right.
So like Noah's Ark, there's a horror Noah's Ark story. And then the pestilence, the Black Plague was actually zombies.
Right, okay.
And Unholy Grail, that's them. So like you see their niches and super interesting. But back to Kraken, I give this one 2 thumbs up for sure. I loved everything about it. Awesome. I hope the Kraken's Commandos is being worked on and comes out. I hope it's real and not just the ending.
Yeah.
It looks freaking awesome. I loved it. So yeah, 2 thumbs up.
Hell yeah.
Oh, it's time. It's time. Do you know what time it is? What time is it?
Multiversal.
That's right, 9:58 p.m. But also multiversal, crossoversal. Do you like what I'm doing? Do you like this?
We only do new things on air.
This is, right? Never discuss anything beforehand. Never, I have an idea.
Yeah.
It's always just right there. So this is where we take the characters from our comics that we covered and we make up a new story on how they meet and interact and what they would possibly do. Now, mine was set in the 30s.
Yeah.
Yours is a different world completely.
Yeah, but the future as well.
But I do have portals and magic in my world.
I have portals in my world.
Meaning super easy here to just have portals. He has a severed head that he keeps in a treasure chest, my Kraken character, which is his name, by the way. This skeleton is able to open portals.
Right.
So he opens one day, wants to go check on this other world, right? But he doesn't end up in the Witch's Triangle. He ends up in Mega City 1. So Judge Dredd is like throwing a loiterer in jail for 4 years and sees this giant cargo plane flying,
Yeah.
what? Crashing into the city or
Yeah,
the wasteland?
a block. He doesn't, not in the wasteland really.
Okay, so
But
now
that is cool when he does go.
Kraken crashes, lands, and I would assume would run. I feel like this isn't a Judge Dredd and Kraken team up story. I feel Judge Dredd would be like,
You don't want to team up with anybody.
no, you just killed people with your plane.
Yeah.
Who are you? What are you doing here? You're going to jail or you're dying.
Yeah, that's a death sentence.
And Judge Dredd is now chasing Kraken.
Hell
who,
yeah.
Might I remind you, has the ability to transform into a monster.
Super powerful.
With crazy tentacles with teeth and rip other larger monsters apart.
He's super powerful.
Super powerful.
Yeah.
But he's physical. Now, Dredd's going to be blasting him. He can use a gun, so he's not gun shy at all.
True.
He's an adventurer. He'll pull guns out on you.
Yeah,
But he also has the physical capabilities. So
That is true.
and he's all used to running. He runs from tribesmen and pirates and all types of shit all the time.
Okay, I was like, he's running.
And monsters.
You had examples.
Oh yeah, I got it.
That's funny.
I got it. So maybe they meet eventually at the end. We do the comic book fight thing where they tussle and it's like maybe longer than our normal fights would be.
Yeah, okay.
Where it's most of the comic, and then at the end he's like, "Oh
Finally
shit,
figure out.
something's got to be going on." Monsters show up through the same portal.
Ooh,
Now Dredd has to team up.
there you go.
Because Kraken goes, "That's me. That's my fault. I need my captain. I need my severed head.
Yeah.
I
Help
lost
me."
it in the plane crash." So now
Yeah.
Dredd and Kraken are going through monsters, criminals, looking for a severed head that has been maybe stolen by a gang who's like, "We're going to sell this
Ooh.
talking head." Right?
Yeah, I like it a lot. And the Mega City 1 makes a great backdrop for the chase and the hunt.
Oh, yeah. That team up and like
Yeah.
the like military style going through rooms, clearing, breaching and clearing.
It's cool.
And we got a monster and then a gun toting just psychopath.
The combo of the two would be really unstoppable.
See, that's why I was like, there needs to be a big bad guy that like has like a bunch of numbers with them, has a gang. So
Cannon
they have
fodder.
someone to fight. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
We need to see this dude monster transformation going off.
Hell
And we
yeah.
need to see Dredd just blasting
Yeah.
away.
Yeah.
But I like the idea of like a big chunk of it is Dredd chasing him.
Yeah,
Because he
that's cool.
totally would be.
Yeah.
You know, you crashed a plane, explain yourself.
He wouldn't even, I feel like he wouldn't even be like, explain
He
yourself.
might not ask.
Yeah.
He might just
Start shooting.
Start shooting.
Yeah.
That would be fun to see.
At least for our comic's sake, that works.
And it
It's to start
works.
shooting.
There's mutants.
Yeah,
There's
yeah.
deformed crazies in Judge Dredd.
Yep, true.
So I don't think a
wouldn't
tentacle
believe-
monster would be out of place.
I feel
that
like
crazy.
he wouldn't. He'd be like, "No, I'm from a different place," and he'd be like, "I don't believe you.
I don't believe you. Probably
You're just a deform from the wasteland.
you're just a wasteland mutant.
yeah."
It's time to waste you.
They
And then he pulls out his little skinny laser guns that look really dumb.
look silly.
And then the tentacle rips his guns apart, and now they're just fist fighting.
Nice.
If he could get away from the guns, Kraken's winning because he's a beast. But
Yeah.
he's superhuman strength monster. Like,
yeah.
but that's I like that one. I didn't think anything of this one. They were like, yeah, that's actually
That
pretty
works
cool.
really good. That's hell yeah.
All right, are we done?
Oh.
Think we're done? Nope. We have one more segment. What is it?
That's right.
You like what I'm doing?
Random reviews.
Nice. I'm doing it again. I was doing it. Do you like it? You
that
didn't say
time
no,
was
so
good.
I'll
time
do it
was
again.
good.
But yeah, this is random reviews. We review stuff we randomly watched.
That's right.
That's what we're doing. All right, you got what you got.
I got a couple YouTubers to shout out. I got Astrogoblin, which is a couple people from Funhouse. And they have other people from Funhouse on there as well sometimes.
Oh, nice. So I could
It's like reunions every few videos.
not a fun house, but it's kind of like a redo, right?
It's
Everyone
close
gets
enough.
together.
It's close enough.
I like all those people.
yeah,
very
that's fun.
much.
It's fun. I like it.
I loved Funhouse.
Oh man.
Very near and dear to my heart. And
Yeah.
then they turned out to all be perverts.
That's not what happened.
That is what happened.
Don't make people think that's what happened. That's fucked.
One of them was a pervert.
I wouldn't even call
No,
it.
no, there's stuff that we
was
didn't
worse?
hear about.
Oh,
yeah, it's
okay.
not just the thing we heard.
Okay.
There's a lot more. And I was
Oh,
because
okay.
I was excusing, I was like, you know what? No, it wasn't that bad.
That's a personal thing.
Yes, I was like, I'm just gonna watch him. I still enjoy him.
Yeah.
I did some research and went, oh no, that's he's kind of bad.
Oh, okay.
He's kind of bad. You could still enjoy him though. I feel.
I separate the art from the artist. Big
Yeah,
time. Could
yeah,
not
yeah. I
care
used to
less.
listen. You listen to R. Kelly all the
Do
time.
not care.
No, not at all. I hear you jamming R. Kelly.
And then one more, Banana Ballistics. He's like a smaller gun tuber guy, and he does a lot of loading his own cartridges and shooting weird cartridges and stuff. And he's really entertaining. And he's got one of the craziest radio voices you've ever heard.
Yeah.
Or he should do like announcements or something. Dude, he's got like an insane voice, and
You need
it's
to
so
quit
funny.
YouTube, bro, and start doing announcements.
I just banana ballistics.
A gun guy, I don't know his name, but he's been popping up on my like YouTube
Yeah, your suggestions or whatever.
shorts or whatever, and I see him. Like the other day, I saw him. We're gonna shoot through paper plates and see how far we can get. And he goes from like a 22 all the way up to like a 50 cal rifle.
Hell yeah.
And it's like he's got like 10,000 paper plates like taped together in chunks, and
Yeah.
they only make it so far, and like the 50 cal was the only one, and it only made it through so far, and then came
Veered
out the
off.
side,
Yeah.
and then hit the dummy, who he always has, the dummy, and he's always doing stuff like that. And I'm not a gun guy; I don't care about gun YouTubers,
Those are just
but
entertaining videos.
yeah,
though.
yeah, exactly. I want to see if he'll get hit behind this plexiglass or whatever, stuff like that.
One of the guys was
That don't count. That's not one of mine though.
they were doing
This does count as one of yours. Though.
Yeah, right. They were doing bullets through walls of houses and stuff, and they had like 3 houses next to each other, and all the rifle rounds went all the way through.
Hell yeah, they did.
And then they started shooting 50 cals through
Oh,
all
God.
the houses too. That was cool to finish it. But all the rifle rounds went through all the houses.
Yeah, I bet they did. That was so powerful.
Yeah.
And like the guy I was watching explains it, and he shows you the round. So I'm seeing the difference when I
Yeah.
go from, this handgun to this rifle. And it's just, it is drastic and huge, crazy different.
Yeah.
It's awesome. But yeah, so I watched The Great Train Robbery. This came out in 1978. It's Sean Connery and Donald Sutherland and other people.
And other people.
They have gold delivered to Crimea every day by train, or delivered somewhere to take to Crimea. It's for Crimea.
Okay.
It goes on the train. Sean Connery is a aristocrat, part of like a group at like one of those smoking places, and he hears about the train. He gets a lot of info from some dumbass who's like, there's 2 keys and I have one of them around my neck at all times.
Yeah.
It absolutely can't be done. And he's like, yeah, I'm going to do it. And one real part I'll tell you about, it's cool. Donald Sutherland is able to make keys. He carries a box full of wax. And he does imprint and depth of the keys so
That's
he can
cool.
make his own.
Yeah.
It's awesome. So they have to get these 2 keys out of a cupboard that is guarded by like a rack of dudes. They get a guy out of jail who can climb anything. He climbs in, sneaks in the room. There's a guard outside. He sneaks in through like an air vent or a chimney, and he opens everything up, unlocks the door. So when the guard walks off to go to the bathroom, which they watched every night, he only has 75 seconds to run up there, open the door, which is everything's unlocked because the guy's just waiting for him.
Yeah, gotcha.
Does the key imprints and gets out of there. And then the other guy closes, locks everything, and sneaks out the same
Nice.
way.
Okay.
It's really fun, man. And at the end, you see Sean Connery he's like, he has to climb on the train. And it's real. Like you're seeing, it's no CG. Like you're seeing Sean Connery actually climb on this train. He's ducking the stone bridges.
Oh, jeez.
So he's actually doing this, but a lot of it is him just kind of struggling to like crawl across these train cars.
Man. Okay.
And it's a very long scene. And the train must be going like 30 miles an hour. It's not cruising through the English countryside. It's probably going a fair speed, but it's funny seeing that and then watching Mission Impossible recently.
That's what it made me think about.
And seeing Tom Cruise climbing on an airplane for real and hanging off of it. And then Sean Connery very slowly crawling across these train cars.
That's funny.
But the movie had a weird feel. It was like fancy and lighthearted, but it also had some like serious moments. People died. Mm-hmm. The robbery was really fun and cool. So like it was a fine movie. I thoroughly enjoyed it.
Nice.
And then I was on some old kick. I wanted to watch some old stuff.
Yeah.
And then I watched Terminator, the first Terminator. With Michael Biehn.
Nice.
And Sarah Connor. What's her name? Kim Basinger. What's her name? Damn it. What's her name? Linda Hamilton. Now, Terminator 2 is awesome. It's like one of my favorite movies of all time. Love Terminator 2. I used to watch the first one, but I was never into it. It's such a slow burn.
It's different.
It's got such a... It's not meandering, but a slow burn is the only way I can... It's tense. Mm-hmm. You know?
Yeah.
The way
the music makes it real tense.
Music is fantastic. The atmosphere of it's really good. Arnold killed it. I loved seeing him as the bad guy. Yeah. I thought that was great. And I love... He doesn't react to anything.
Yeah, true.
Just the way he goes about his mission and his plans is nice. So fun to watch. And I thought he did fantastic. And then I love too. And one was just weird because it's not action packed. You know, the ending it's on the road and then they go into the factory and then that's it. But there's so many cool moments when the 18-wheeler explodes and you see the skeleton for the first time. Awesome. Yeah. So awesome. Sorry, spoilers if you haven't seen this 40-year-old movie. My bad. But if you haven't, seriously, go watch Terminator. It's awesome. And then watch the second one. And then don't bother with any of the other ones. I guess Salvation was all right. I like Salvation. That one was all right.
There's
some good ones.
I watched all of them and enjoyed some of them.
Well, you just like Terminator.
I know.
We did go see Salvation at the theater. We were hyped for that.
Oh, yeah.
It was fun.
It was good.
I liked it. I thought that one was cool. But, 1 and 2 are really awesome. Yeah. And Michael Biehn is... So he wasn't originally Dude's dad, right? That means original timeline, John Connor had a different father.
No, it had to be him.
No, because he hadn't gone back yet. John Connor is alive next to Michael Biehn, Kyle Reese. Mm-hmm. They're friends. They know each other. Yeah. He sends him back. He hooks up with his mom, has John Connor in the past, who grows to be that guy, which is what's supposed to happen, meaning his dad was someone different originally and then became Kyle Reese became the father by going back in time and smushing the mom. He hadn't gone back yet, so...
But he had, because he went to the past.
No, but that was the first time he went. They didn't have the ability before. They finally got the ability. They sent him back in time. A whole new John Connor timeline has started. Because the dad is now Kyle Reese and not some Joe Schmo.
I guess.
Because they existed together. He hadn't gone back yet.
But it's time travel, so that means he has gone back.
But you see what I'm saying, how it could work. Someone else is John Connor's father. John Connor sends his friend Kyle Reese back, who hooks up with the mom, ends up having a version of
same one?
I don't think it would be. I think it'd be, because he's like, remember that shot they show of him where he's like all stoic and he's holding the binoculars and he's like scarred up or something?
Because it's a different actor.
Well, but that explains it. That is what makes sense about time travel. If you haven't gone back yet, the thing you've done hasn't happened. You haven't done it yet.
But it's in the past. That means it has been done.
But John Connor existed. Meaning someone else had John Connor.
No.
There is a timeline that, dude...
No.
My friends don't understand time travel.
You tell us, fans, hit us up and tell us if Matt's right or not.
Yeah, tell me that I'm right, because I know I am. You got anything else? I got 2 big ones after this.
Yeah, I've been just playing Tetris.
I'm just kind of mad. I don't even want to do the rest of this anymore.
I've been playing Tetris some. That's cool. Been doing that.
I love Tetris.
It's so fun.
I love Tetris. If I get hooked, bro. If I get on it,
I kept
tongue will
finding
be out.
everything but playing Tetris. It was like, dude, this is different and this is different. I was like, no.
Yes,
I want playing Tetris.
When I try to look for Tetris, I find nonsense where they're like, "You can do that." No, I don't want that.
Like that's a whole different game.
That's a different
at that
game.
point.
Yes, give me old school Tetris. Where are you playing it on the computer?
Computer. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. I played Free Ski again for a few minutes.
Free Ski's cool.
Free Ski's cool.
I was playing Tiny Toons Adventure Buster Bust Loose.
That's what you were playing?
That's what I was playing.
Nice.
I used to play that a lot.
Really?
As a kid, I loved it. It's such a nostalgia thing when I see it. The artwork, the bunny, the levels. I remember the cake level. I remember the school. Like I was young, so I didn't make it very far. I believe those are the first 2 levels. So, but oh god, I love that game.
That's awesome.
It's very close to my heart. All right, so real quick, I'll do the show I started. It is called Moriarty the Patriot.
Okay.
It is an anime, and it is about William James Moriarty, the bad guy from the Sherlock Holmes stories.
Right.
It shows his side of being a consultant criminal.
Okay.
So it's like a family. They go to the guy that employs them because they live on some land in a mansion. Hey, our doctor's out of town. Can your live-in physician come check out our son? The rich man tells him no, and the son dies. So Moriarty meets up with the dad, and he's like, yeah, you chose to do nothing. What was I supposed to do? Kill him? And he's like, yeah, let's kill him, and I'll help you figure this out. And he devises ways to make regular people get their revenge for bad guys to get their up-and-comings without anyone getting arrested or in trouble for it.
Okay.
He does exactly what Sherlock Holmes does,
the opposite.
but as a criminal. But he is like a good person because this man did some evil stuff. He needs to be taken care of.
Right.
So he is the Lord of Crime, dispersing punishment to criminals he deems too hardcore, too much, too evil.
Okay.
But he is a criminal.
Yeah.
And they are killing people. So it's crazy, dude. They're only killing bad people. So like Dexter and shit. But
right.
Sherlock Holmes, I'm going to spoil some stuff.
Is it whole seasons? Is multiple
2 seasons.
Oh my god.
There's 24 episodes. I am on like 17 or 18 because
holy
I
crap.
freaking loved it. Sherlock Holmes and John Watson get introduced in like episode 6. They do the Study in Scarlet, and then they introduce Irene Adler in the damn it, I don't remember
know.
her story. They do that one. And it's like a 3-parter with Irene Adler, which it's so funny the way it ends. Like I said, spoilers. She ends up learning about Moriarty and wants to join his cause. So he is building a group. So the sniper that was in the movie with Robert Downey Jr., he's in the group.
Okay.
Quite a few. His brother is in it with him. And Irene Adler joins the gang. And they say, listen, we are the Moriartys. We all go by James Moriarty. So she goes, okay, well, call me James. And then she cuts her long hair off. And she goes, James Bond. So she is James Bond, masquerading as James Bond, a man named James Bond.
Okay.
Like Jack the Ripper's in it, but he's not a serial killer. He's like an old soldier that they know. And like they're just taking all this stuff and kind of
like
twisting it on
mushing
its
it
head.
together.
Yeah. But seeing this Moriarty storyline was like Sherlock kind of on the outskirts. It's not about him.
Right.
He got a few episodes and then it's like, oh, he'll disappear for like 3 or 4. And it's so cool, man. Like,
that's dope.
I saw a bunch of comments, TikTok posts talking about Moriarty. Well, it was a bunch of anime. Moriarty the Patriot was in it. All the comments were like, Moriarty mentioned this show's amazing. Oh, this show's so awesome. And I'm like, no.
That sounds.
It's a Sherlock. Like, there's no way. And I love Sherlock Holmes. So I was like, all right, fuck it. I'll try it. Hooked immediately.
That's awesome.
This is awesome.
That's real cool.
This is the last thing I got. This has been taking up about 30 hours of my time in the last 3 days, but I'm playing Hogwarts Legacy. And Adam, I love it. I love it. I love it so much.
I can tell.
I love it so much. I come up on bandits and sling them around, set them on fire and slam them on the ground, and then no one touches me because I got a wand, Adam. I got a wand and no one can touch me. I get to fly around Hogwarts. It's 1:30. I can't sleep. I'm flying around Hogwarts on my broom. Or, bro, no goal, just casually just walked.
Yeah.
I literally 2 a.m. just walking through Hogwarts, just being like, this is fucking awesome.
Yeah.
I was 11 when Harry Potter came out.
Mm-hmm.
Harry Potter is 11 when he goes to Hogwarts. I was the exact age they were looking for.
Yeah.
And I grew up with this fucker.
Yeah.
And I read the books eventually because I was like, something's going on. This story's crazy. I love it. I love it so much. And being able to actually like walk around the school, go to class, which is kind of whatever, but I'm going to class.
Yeah.
I'm getting on my broom and going to Hogsmeade and drinking people's butterbeer and shit.
Yeah,
Like,
that's cool.
It's such a like wish fulfillment fantasy thing.
Yeah.
It's awesome. And closest I'll ever probably be to that world, you know, because it's not real, Adam.
Yeah,
it doesn't
I was gonna
exist.
say, what the fuck? How else would you?
Well, Voldemort burned
I guess the Disney place or whatever has
Harry Potter world.
Yeah,
I guess
yeah.
I could do that. But this is like I'm immersed in the story.
Mm-hmm.
I'm fighting the creatures and bad guys of this world, and
Yeah,
and I
there's a
get to
lot.
fly around on a broom. It's awesome.
There's
Like,
so many more bad guys than I thought there would be.
yes, so many. And eventually I get a hippogriff I can fly on.
Oh,
I can
hell
tame
yeah.
animals and fly around on them. The room of requirement is just this completely changeable room where
Yeah,
I
it's
can,
like your base. in
it is.
other
I can
games.
change the decorations on the wall. I can change
Your
the
home or
tables,
your
the
base or
furniture.
something, yeah.
I can make a chair taller than me. Like when I walk up to the chair, the
Seats above
is
your
taller
head.
than my head.
That's
yeah.
cool.
And I made that chair huge and was like, that's going in the corner right there. Boom. Giant
Yeah.
chair.
Giant chair.
Huge mirror on this wall. Only thing on this wall is a giant
One
mirror. I shouldn't have this much power, Adam. It's going to get ridiculous. It's going to get ridiculous. But I can't talk enough about it. I'm watching shorts and videos. Here's some shit you should know. I'm watching all of it. I love, and they're talking about the second one coming out soon. So
Oh, really?
depending on how long I play, I might have to jump from 1 right to 2. Like,
Nice.
this is amazing. I wish I could like leave the school and do like jobs in the world. That would be cool.
Yeah.
Like go to London as a fucking wizard
Mm-hmm.
and fly around a city on my broom and not just. It's like north of Hogwarts, south of Hogwarts, and that's really it. You
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
don't
yeah,
go outside of that, but it's all forest and greenery and rocks and mountains.
It's some space.
It's huge.
It's some space, that's for sure.
It was definitely big as shit before I got my broom. Now I'm
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
oh, I'll cruise down there real quick.
It wasn't even feasible to walk all the way.
Fuck no, it's huge on foot.
Yeah.
Huge, and you got flu powder, so
Oh,
you can just drop the green flame and pop over to wherever.
Yeah, that's kind of cool.
So I am Ravenclaw because that is what I got on the Pottermore website when I was younger. I did the test. They ask
Yeah.
you like
Question.
sunny beach or forest or mountain,
wow.
and I did them all, and
Yeah.
it said you're a Ravenclaw.
That's
so I've
funny.
been like straight up like repping Ravenclaw since
Since
then.
then?
Everyone's like, "What's
That's
your house?"
funny.
I'm like, "I'm Ravenclaw."
Take it real serious.
I'm Ravenclaw. Apparently, if you do Slytherin, you can become a dark wizard because you can learn the unforgivable curses.
Oh, no.
And just Avada Kedavra fucking everybody.
That's all it takes for you to be an evil wizard is to do the.
Well, there's like no morality thing.
That's what I,
So you can't make bad decisions.
right.
But I don't see if I learn the unforgivable curses, why can't I do the same stuff?
Yeah.
I guess it's maybe just more immersive.
I'm just saying, like, if I was there, that would be like the first shit I learned, and I'd be pulling that shit out all the time.
Dude, if I was there, I would never stop.
Yeah.
I would-
It'd
I-
make you to go to sleep. Like,
Yes.
Stop.
Yes, exactly.
down.
I would be like Voldemort, just not evil. I got to learn
Everything.
everything. I want to know everything.
You're in the library.
Dude, I'd probably never take another step. Everything I did would be magic.
Right.
That's how I'd cook my food. That's how I'd travel. Like
Mm-hmm.
I would be like the dudes in Wall-E on the recliner.
Oh, right.
I'd
Yeah,
just be
yeah,
a
yeah.
fat guy just floating
Don't
around
need to
with
use
magic.
anything, yeah.
Never defense, offense. Yeah, I got it. Just the flick of my wrist. My right arm is just jacked.
Yeah.
Because I do everything
so
with,
fast.
with the wand. Other than my right arm, fat shit
Yeah.
everywhere.
Hell yeah.
But no, I would definitely immerse myself in just learning. How does not everyone do that?
Know everything. Yeah.
It's
I'll just
magic.
learn this one part.
Yeah. Oh, I broke this thing. It's okay. Flick your wrist and it goes back together.
I brew drinks. What, you don't do anything else? No, I mean,
That's
I brew
it.
drinks or
Yeah,
whatever.
and I can do incredible stuff with just that, but also I can grow these plants. I can do these spells.
There's so much to it.
It's such an awesome world, and she sucks, but like I love the world, and I'll always love it. Not excited about this remake though. I'll tell you that, Adam.
I'll just ignore it.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. Who's it for? It's not for me. So maybe the people it's for will find
like
it and enjoy it. And I may watch it one day, but I'm calling it now. It's going to get canceled by season 3 or 4. It ain't going to make it all the way. It's not going to make it to there.
They're dumb to think it would. Yeah, no.
That's 7 seasons at the very least, unless they decide to split some up.
Oh, right.
Because how many episodes they do it?
Right.
That means they got, we're wrapped. Get right to filming next movie.
No, they would have to
because you're
film
already
everything.
13 and you're supposed to be 12.
They'd have to constantly film for a few years.
Yeah, and be like, you're 18 and you're supposed to be 15.
Yeah.
That's what's gonna happen.
Right.
Unless they did it Black Mirror or Vegas or Vacation style, where
Switch
every
out
year
people.
the kids are just different.
That's fun.
You get 11-year-old, a 12-year-old, and just look like each other.
You find big families and you just work your way up with the kids.
That's so infeasible, like not feasible.
No.
It's so stupid. We're on Instagram and TikTok at Flippin' Pages 24. We're on Facebook at Flippin' Pages with Matt and Adam. New episodes of The Dollar Bin release every Monday on all platforms and YouTube. New episodes of our podcast, Flipping Pages with Matt and Adam, release every Thursday on all platforms and YouTube. Best way to support us, follow, rate, review, like, subscribe on the platforms, the socials, and YouTube. If you've done that, we appreciate it. If you're just listening, we also appreciate that. We're seeing the listens, and thank you everyone so much. That's the episode. I don't have a thing. Hey, I forgot. I don't have a
Roll out.